Welcome to the Endless Frontiers, your home for all things science, fiction, and science fiction. I'm your host, Jed Morgan, and thank you for joining me for another Assassin's Creed Unity gaming stream. Whether or not you're watching on the YouTube side or the Kick side, it is great to have you here. I see Legatus, the bot supreme, is already working hard on both sides, taking care of a spammer on the Kick side, and over on the YouTube side, he asks, without our distraction slash help, how's the writing exercises go? So, the initial writing exercise, the one we did for Karma Sutra, which is still a title I can't wrap my head around, that short story I was able to finish, and last Wednesday it actually went up for members. So all members of the YouTube side will be able to get access to that short story and exclusive artwork for it done by my wife. The character portraits for that short story are done by my wife, but there's a big battle sequence we're still working on that will go up in the same place as the current short story. So that writing went well. It wasn't merely the fact that it wasn't the distractions that were a problem, Legatus. It was just the time. I underestimated how long it would take to write what ended up being a 25-page short story. So when we next do Story Forge, because the Chat Choose Your Own Adventure, the second one, didn't get to the threshold to Story Forge, so I'm not writing that one. But the next time that Story Forge does happen, I'll come into it with a much better plan and try to be a little bit short. That one. So Story Forge, I still love your guys' help. That's the whole point of Story Forge. So it wasn't you guys distracting me. It was just my poor planning, and we're readjusting as we're trying to figure out the best way to make it work. So if any of that sounded interesting to you, definitely check out Rider Flight tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to be doing another Chat Choose Your Own Adventure. And if we hit the Super Chat goals on that one, I'll do a story later on this week where we'll actually write it out together like Legatus is talking about. But thanks for the question, Legatus. And yeah, we don't have a whole lot to talk about before jumping into the game. So let's just get into it. Again, thank you all for watching. Welcome in. And hopefully I'll provide a nice bit of entertainment, a little relaxing gameplay for your Sunday evening. You guys remember, the French Revolution is in full swing. They're arresting King at this point. I believe he's not dead yet or anything like that, but they're arresting him. And there's just utter chaos. There's some letters inside of this house in the palace that might, I think, expose the Brotherhood unnecessarily. So I'm trying to get in there during the chaos and steal those letters before the Templars can get their hands on them. So we've just got to get through all of these revolutionaries.
Bloodthirsty rioters these days.
And I am a little bit under level, not much. I'm now on 3 diamonds. If you look in the top left hand corner, this mission is 4, I believe, so it's not terrible by any stretch. All right. Actually, that's look. All right, I'll leave those guys alone. No, he didn't get too excited about seeing me. Gonna walk up close. Oh, yes, he is. What? That's gay. What the hell? I was hiding behind that barricade. I was in cover. There's no way he saw me. Alright, I'm inside the building now. I've just got to find a place to hide. This will be a good hiding spot while they calm the fuck down. Yeah, they should not have been able to see me, that one guy. But it's alright. We made it work. I'm not worrying about getting the bells. fuck.
You there? Come on. Vanished. Bloody missed you. Bloody royalist!
Fuck. Alright. Oh, they're only 1s and 3s. Should be able to take these guys out. Alright, come at me. It's definitely not quite as easy to just deck folk in this game as it is in some of the earlier ones. Like, in the Ezio trilogy, I could murk 1,000 people just with counter parry. Same thing with Assassin's Creed 3 was like that as well. The first one wasn't quite. Stealth better. Yes, you're right, Legatus. I need to stealth better. But we made it work. Yeah, we've got these guys. I thought they'd be a lot more difficult than this. A rapier going in above the neck down to the heart? That is some force in your arm. Rapiers aren't really good for that type of damage, that shearing damage. Could have chopped his whole shoulder off. Just pretend you're Miles Morales? Alright, so looking for letters right now. Take out this sniper. Snipers all cause an issue, so hard to get rid of them again. Alright, come on. Come say hi. Yeah, your friends just died. That sucked. Alright, I don't think there's anyone down at this end of the building, so check out the other side. Oh, if I can make this shot our way. Okay. I don't understand why they're so sensitive.
Back! Stay away! Here, brother!
Alright, I found out where I need to go. Just gotta take these guys out, and we're golden.
Get out of here! Go on! Get him back of him! Slow down! Damn fence sitters! Liberty! What the hell's all that?
One left, just the duelist. He's got a fair amount of health. Fuck him. There we go, just stabbed him in the kneecap. You're not wrong, Legatus. That's how most Assassin's Creed games end up going. You try to be assassin, you try to be stealth, and then you just end up killing everyone. There are people, though, who do stealth playthroughs. Like, they refuse to get into combat, and only assassination kills of their targets. Like, they knock out opponents in the games that allow that, and it's insane. I've seen some of those. They're impressively good games. Oh, look who it is. It's Napoleon Bonaparte.
You
certainly don't look like a blood-crazed revolutionary. The hood is a bit sinister, though, if you don't mind my saying.
Serving as rear guard, are you? Convenient how that puts several locked doors between you and the fighting.
Oh, I'm not here at all. Not officially, anyway. But how often does one find the opportunity to poke about in a king's private study?
Looking for anything in particular?
State secrets, private correspondences, personal treasures, that sort of thing.
I do
This is
hope
definitely
we're not
not
eyeing
the
same
Hollywood
prize.
version of
Name it.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Certain letters
I think it is
written to the
historically
king,
more accurate and
ripe for misunderstanding should the wrong men
very
find them.
young
I see.
age.
Well, then perhaps we can help each other. I believe the king has built a hidden vault somewhere in here. If only we could find it.
All right, let's find the secret room. Very
were
easy to
saying-
find.
Very nicely done, my friend. Incredible.
Find your prize.
A cornucopia, yes. And you?
Believe so. Yes. This is it. That should take care of that.
And may I suggest we leave? Quickly.
What is that?
Our way out. Cover me, would you?
I do really like Napoleon. He's an interesting character weaved into the plot. It's actually important that I know him. It's not like Syndicate where it's just like, yeah, you just kind of run into everyone who you've ever heard of living in Victorian England. Napoleon makes a lot of sense. I don't know if we ever meet Robespierre, though. He would be a very important come across at some point. This one, I wasn't able to do stealth. It wasn't my fault that I'm in open combat this time. Fuck! I didn't see him. Out of camera frame.
Penny shot over the wheel.
There we go, third one down.
Are a demon with a blade.
I don't remember if there's a third wave or not. Yep.
Almost done. You bloody man don't deserve anything but a blade.
When am I gonna get Diamond 4? And Diamond 3 forever.
We're diggled under fight.
That was fucking. There's a time limit that suddenly jumped up and we made it.
Let's go.
Search everything. I want those documents.
Him? Damn!
Yes, Captain Rui has that effect on people.
Friend of yours?
A persistent thorn I haven't quite managed to pluck out.
He has information I need. I need to get back up there.
In this mess, you'll never find him again. Come with me, I have a better idea.
I can see why this
handled
man
yourself
here
well back
conquered
there.
half of.
I don't suppose
They
you've
would
ever
really
considered
portray him
military
as
service?
intelligent, as
I'm not
cunning,
much for following
as
orders.
suave to it. And like I understand why people
Ah,
follow this man
bane of
versus
generals
the
and
Hollywood
statesmen
version where
everywhere.
he's
In
a
individualists.
squealing dwarf.
I know the feeling. Men like us have a great advantage over most in the army.
Do find
You
Napoleon
see,
just
We
fascinating
can
as a
think for
historical
ourselves.
figure.
If you joined up today, you'd be a marshal in 10 years, guaranteed.
A generous offer, but no.
10
Where
years,
the
huh?
heart leads, a
Definitely
man
want to
must
invest
follow.
that much
Look me
time.
up if you ever change your mind. Bonaparte is my name. Napoleon Bonaparte. Second Lieutenant of Artillery. For now.
Anno Dorian.
A pleasure. And as a personal favor, if anyone asks, I was never here. Watch the whole thing from a furniture shop across the carousel.
A face in the crowd. Of course.
Alright. Gotta be close. Come on, walk a little bit quicker, please, Napoleon.
What now?
Just a moment.
Now this is badass, what he's about to do here.
You may want to take cover.
Everything all right, sir?
Fine, Corporal. Superb shot.
He timed all of that out so
Regular
well.
drills are critical to a regiment's success.
We should be going, sir.
We part ways here.
What about Rui?
Give me a few days. I'll see what I can learn of his current posting. Perhaps I can arrange an introduction. Be well?
Alright, I have enough skill points to invest in level 2 locksmith. That's what I was. Level 2 locksmith or roll recovery would really not. But I'm coming across more locked doors. Situations where I need a roll. I'm gonna hit this synchronization point real quick to unlock fast travel to it, and then we'll be well on our way to the next main quest. How's everyone's first week of 2026 treating you all, though? Hope it's been a good week. Hope it's been a good year so far. Most people are probably already back to work if you have any holiday vacation, so back to the normal grindstone, I assume. They hated Paris so beautiful. This game is almost 13 fucking years old. That's insanity. Alright, we're beelining it over. Still only a 3 diamond. Alright, 250 meters is not terrible at all. Make good time.
Un acrobate, c'est comme ça qu'il faut.
I've got to get inside this area. through. Yes. Or never mind. Supposed to be inside the building. Hello, Bonaparte.
This morning, I was accosted by 3 men carrying some poor soul's head atop a pike. Seems they mistook my uniform for a mark of nobility and demanded I shout, "Long live the Republic," to prove my allegiance.
I suppose handing out tricolor cockades is now passé. What did you do?
I shouted, "Long live the Republic."
A man of principle.
Life is more valuable than dignity. But this is what happens when you give command of the government to half-starved lunatics and command of the army to bloodthirsty savages.
Rui.
I wanted him
Yeah,
assigned
I
to
would
some
have said long
out-of-the-way
live the
garrison.
Republic in the same
The man
position.
redefines the term friends in high places. He's
You'd have died for nothing.
untouchable.
But you know where I can find him.
Rumor about the barracks is that he and a unit of his cronies plan on marching on the Grand Châtelet this afternoon. If he were to meet with an accident, few in France would suffer. My career certainly wouldn't.
Well, practice your speech-making.
Get their weapons. Nobody try anything.
Alright, I'm trying to get in to kill that captain. The fortress taken over by revolutionaries, so there's gonna be a lot of guys everywhere, distracted by killing soldiers and nobility. Didn't see too many opportunities. There's one secret entrance. Not gonna be able to scale. Ah. I can use this cart to get up there and enter the fortress. Perfect.
Don't move! Keep an eye on them, bastards!
I want to see if I can get a vantage point on this guy first.
Don't make this harder on yourselves. If they try anything, shoot them! You'll go to the guillotine for this. You're no patriot!
Alright, these guys should be able to provide a distraction for me. Alright, he didn't call for help.
Merci, monsieur. I don't know what unit you serve with, but thank you.
You can thank me by getting to the walls and stopping these killings.
Oui, monsieur.
I am wearing blue, very similar to theirs. You can see why they think I was with them. Alright, yeah, these big fortresses, you can't just scale up the outside and go the whole way. You gotta weave in and out of the different...
A mess.
What do we do with the bodies?
Hell was that? Leave them.
What are you waiting for? More traitors to deal with.
Look at these posh bastards. Bet they...
Alright, I'm stealthing pretty good so far. Need to do some cover kills. Synchronization. way to do a cover kill.
Hold fast, men! Cut them down!
Protect the prisoners!
Death to the traitors! Beat them back! Vive la révolution!
Steady! Into the breach!
Hold that line!
Kill them all!
Nice having some help from these guys.
After him!
Alright, go cause some chaos.
Arno?
What's happening now with you?
Did someone just call me Arno? Someone recognized me?
Who do I thank for this little public service?
Well done, someone. One less rabid dog.
This one might almost feel
You guys gonna
safe.
get out of here? Nope. Alright, they're just gonna hang out.
He's on the roof. Good lad. Come on, boys. Upstairs.
Something's not right.
Alright, come investigate. Yep. A little bit closer. No, not that far out. Not that far. Perfect. Thank you, kind sir. Meet your maker. 101. Happy to provide a service. Alright, I'm gonna have to go out that window, but I want to make sure that... Yeah, I can't cut through there. There's a window. Wondering if that's a faster way. Behind a locked door, it'll probably go quicker. Nice.
Look, Warden! Your brother's here to visit. But don't you want to see him?
There's a lot of guys up here.
Come now, Warden. Let's have a cheer. Vive la révolution! What's the matter? Not a fan of liberty? Freedom bores you?
Damn traitor!
Ah,
Stop it!
look! He misses you.
Yep, get bored.
Hot Warden!
Yeah, nothing
Your
just happened.
brother will think you rude.
I was right behind the bastard.
Mind, he's lost a bit of weight since last you saw him.
Nice.
Oh, are you sulking, Warden?
Alright, gonna go light that beacon real quick, and that should draw the last of his guards away.
Where did he go?
Beacons are lit.
What the? Better keep my bloody eyes on. Damn body now. Shit.
What the fuck was that? I don't know why I just started dying. I stepped up there and it was... That was bizarre. That was really bizarre. Just standing there, I don't know if you guys could see it, just standing on that platform, my health started to fall apart. And there shouldn't be any gas or anything. Let's see if that happens again. That was a glitch, because that was super bizarre. Yeah, it's not happening again. The hell was that? Doesn't count. Glitches don't count.
Look, Warden, your brother's here to visit. But don't you want to see him? Shake his hand. Hold him there. Oh.
Ah, that's why it glitched thinking the tower was on fire, so it thought that I was on fire. Whew. Maybe you were to clear out the fortress before going for the bell. The bells are all on the ground floor, and those are optional objectives, but the fire specifically it looks like the fire and the effects of the fire triggered for some reason. They shouldn't have. And that was what was killing me. Like, if I were to walk up there right now, the same thing would happen. Fire hadn't been super bizarre.
Terribly sorry, Warden. Only, well, we couldn't find the rest of him.
Stop! There you are.
What was that? If you don't want it, I suppose. I suppose it would make a fine souvenir.
Can't get to them.
Something's
Oh, is he gonna come investigate? Oh, I can ledge assassinate him. Come on, come take a look. Closer. No? You're happy where you are? Go back to singing. I stealthed the shit out of that whole sequence.
You have orders to remove us from this hall. You must also get authority to use force. For we shall yield to nothing but bayonets!
Don't tell that to the French revolutionaries.
Ah, to administer is to govern. To govern is to reign. That is the essence of the problem.
Mr. Mirabeau.
Pathetic, isn't it? Surely France deserves better.
So this guy's the Templar too.
What was that? Roy, clean up your mess. It's time.
Told you I could make him talk.
You've done well, Captain.
Help to kill that lady.
The price of grain is higher than ever, Grandmaster.
Surgeon,
Our agents are in place to
Grandmaster.
divert the shipments to our docks. They await only your command.
Good. Starve them. Through famine and fury, they will see their false master
Going
for what they
full
are, but
Emperor
do it
Palpatine.
gradually.
If you're asking what take at least a year, Grandmaster. If not 2.
Alright, now I just gotta get the fuck out of here. I think this will be a good way to go. Lots of water. Nice. Disappear into the crowd. I fucking nailed that one. Glitch doesn't count. I won't count the glitch. But besides that, fuck yeah. Alright, what's next? What's next? How far do I have to go? Sequence 9. We're already on to sequence 9, so there are 12 sequences, excuse me. So 12 sequences in the game, 9, 10, 11, and 12 left. So we are 2/3 of the way through the game, I'd say. Wonder if the last few sequences, if they'll go quickly or not. Because some sequences have more memories than others. Yeah, this one only has 3. Last one only had 2. Fuck. 4, 2, 3. So yeah, 3 is probably about the average. In this one, I don't know what the 10, 11, 12 have. A lot of assassinations that I remember. Still a lot of Templar to take out. Final confrontation with the Grand Master. Elise has a little bit more to do, but I'm not remembering a whole lot more. One big set piece left that's working with Elise that I remember very clearly. This, not a festival, but there are thousands of in a tight area. That one's very difficult, very stealth heavy. Blending into the crowds, stealing information. Excellent. 1792. 300 years after Columbus sailed the ocean.
What do you know about grain merchants?
Good to see you too. Most of them are very poor just now. Why?
I have a lead on Jovian. He has a woman named Marie buying up grain shipments and diverting them to a private dock.
Marie Levesque?
You know her?
The Levesques have been Templars since the Third Crusade. Marie was the only one who argued against Germain's exile. I'm not surprised she's thrown in with him.
Any idea where we might find her?
Not her, no. But what little grain makes it to Paris these days is unloaded at the Hôtel de Ville docks.
Promising. I'll start there.
Perhaps I can learn something of Madame Levesque's whereabouts.
They do have excellent, in my opinion. They're absolutely just a ripoff of Romeo and Juliet, but you can do well with established tropes like that, and I think they do a very good job with that established trope. There are so many people just on the streets. It makes Paris feel huge and real. I think Paris is one of the best realized cities in the entire franchise.
Hey! Come back here! You've missed the key, you dopes! Where are you going?
Time to chase a boat.
If I gotta see where they're taking this grain shipment and put them out of my sight to do that.
Who's he trying to impress?
I can't touch the water for full synchronization. That's a little difficult. Go faster.
Why the rush? I love to kick the shit out of your...
No! Fuck, why did you... Fuck! He decided to dive into the water. Thanks, dude. Probably my fault. I'm going as quickly as I can. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder that I'm looking... Follow the boat. Alright, I'm making up a little bit of that ground that I lost.
Spineless sheep! I'm pretty sure I will! Get it off!
I think I dropped all the way back to 80 meters away. I can still see it. That one's on me. 100% on me. Wonder if it'll take me back to before I hit the water.
Time to chase a boat.
It did. Alright. It started from the beginning. Yeah, I lost a lot of time climbing that shack before. No, I bypassed it. Alright, this is where I had the problem. Don't. Oh, thank God. Oh. Ugh. Alright, I haven't touched the water yet. Alright, I'm not taking that lift this time. That fucked me.
Row, goddamn you! Come here, you cowardly bastard! Now!
Yeah, I'm not going up there this time. Apparently splashing in the water's okay. But my feet have definitely touched the edge of the water. Alright, this is where it's taking me. Perfect, we made it that time. First try, chat. First try. Absolutely, first try.
Heave to! Tie off the bowline!
I'm thinking about trying to include music into the background of these streams in a similar way that Fear the Beardo does. It'll be in the background, like it won't be anywhere near as loud as gameplay or anything like that.
Here, madame.
Would you guys be interested in me
And I'm
doing
instructed to tell you to make certain one of the bags leaks.
Yes, madame.
It'll be copyright-free stuff that I check out ahead of time, but might be nice to have something to fill in the gaps of the sound that the game has. Alright, don't trigger any alarms for this one, and I can touch the water. He's gonna turn around in a moment. No, he's coming to investigate.
Not dreaming.
That might work out better, actually. Totally don't see me. There we go. I'm gonna put this out in a poll as well, chat, about the meat. Have some time to think about it. Once this guy turns around, there's nobody else around, so I can climb this tower and take out the sniper.
Bloody Mignet! Dead!
Alright, I'm gonna risk taking out this guy from... We're doing great, chat.
Reculez! That's odd. Reculez! Reculez! Si vous approchez, je ne répondrai... Reculez!
Alright, hopefully he comes all the way around here. Get him from over here. Thank you, sir. Alright, either keep walking.
What's happened? Shit. Where's he bloody gone?
That might be the smoothest I've ever completed a mission. Barely had someone even notice me. We have a completely free escape route to this side. Get the fuck out of here without being noticed. That was smooth like butter. Hut the check. It doesn't matter now. I got my target. Yeah, even chat didn't notice what I was doing. That's how stealthy I was there, Legatus. You're absolutely correct.
The Palais Luxembourg. And what are you up to there?
Alright, where are we headed? Oof. That is a ways away with no fast travel points. 400 meters? Okay, that's not as bad as that. Apparently my chest is full. Chat. I have them big, thick titties. My chest is just full to the max. Can't stuff any more titties in this bra. That's what the pop-ups seem to say. Leave me alone. I'm not doing anything. I'm just in a breakneck sprint. Is that a dog? That dog was stretching like a freak. Oh my god. Alright, we're still not to the mission that I was talking about. That one's in a town square.
You were right. Marie Lévesque had men unloading the barges and taking the grain to the Palais du Luxembourg.
If the people think the royal family has been hoarding food in a time of famine...
Bedlam. Just the sort of thing Germain seems to thrive on.
Madame Lévesque is yours. I'll find the stolen grain and try to get it out of there before anyone finds it.
Stay out of trouble. Don't get caught.
That's a hell of a time. Yeah. Hell of a plan. So yeah, the Templars are pretending that they're the royal family hoarding food in a time of famine. That'll definitely cause some trouble. Alright, here we go. I'm about to kill the lady.
Help! Help! Someone help me! Hand over the powder!
Fireworks dealer. That'll be helpful.
What will we do, Michel?
If I could only get my hands on that guard.
Lovely party. You've outdone yourself this time.
Merci. Now pray excuse me, I need to see to my husband.
Yeah, this zoom and super hearing feature that he has is not as weird as the memory reading shit Arno can do when he... Still weird. Alright, I'm gonna get this black powder for...
Hand over the powder. Get over it! No, don't!
Alright, what can you give me, sir?
Merci, monsieur.
Are you all right?
Fine, fine. If you can see me off safely, I promise you the show of a lifetime.
Far be it from me to ignore an artist in need.
But I still gotta help protect him.
Almost there!
Sure, these two will be a problem.
spineless sheep! Nearly done! Beware! Here come more! Another lot of brigands!
Alright. Keeping them all centered on me so they're gonna leave the car alone. Nice. He's a level 5. He's not gonna be too easy.
Gutting traitors like you! No purpose in this maggot!
Come on, hit me. Hit me. Oh, that's perfect.
That's the last of them.
Alright, you gotta give me something good. Good loot for a guy like that. 75 francs, that's above that. There are more people who are gonna try to kill you? I don't see anyone down the road. Is that it? Perfect. Alright, give me something.
I only wish I could reward you properly.
No need. The distraction will be more than enough.
What was that?
Nothing.
Alright, so he's gonna light off his fireworks in a minute here, probably. That'll help. I'm gonna try to rescue this guy, though. I don't know how to help him.
What's to become of us, Michelle? You're to be sent to the galleys. It was only a loaf of bread.
I don't usually like walking in through the front door.
What was that? Stop you! Yes, you! You're a joke!
Alright, 2 of these guys are 5s. Switch to my stun grenades just so I can save my smoke bomb. Dude, these guys have quite the amount of health. Almost got him. Come on. Fuck yes. Alright, I've got a key to help me get all these beggars, basically. They'll get out and just go crazy. Be a good distraction. Alright, come on, guys. Have a nice life. Get the fuck out of the way. Hello.
So slow.
Free us.
Alright, cause some panic. Alright, I don't see any more alarm bell, or what I'm concerned with.
Hold it! The word's citizen! You! No, you don't! I'll have you dead in your head!
Alright, we're inside the building, chat. Fuck. Trigger an alarm.
Right behind you!
Alright, I got eyes on the target. Luckily, I've caused so much chaos that no one's gonna really attribute what's going on. Hey. Alright, there's some open windows down there. That's what I like.
Gonna find ya! Gonna kill ya!
Hidden sects, secret correspondence, royal ceremony. It's too good. Like one of the
I'm dead.
adventures.
Did he make a sharp turn somewhere?
That's
I gotta fucking hurry. Oh, this is gonna run out before I reach her. Oh, I had 2 seconds more I needed. 2 more seconds. Oh my god.
patience! He can't win! Let's take him down.
Alright, I'll come back later to search the corpse. But at least she's dead. I'm alive.
Pissed off, Harry.
Gonna have to leave them be for a moment.
Well now, didn't just up and vanish now, did you?
Yeah, their mistress just died, and they're all just like, huh, kind of odd. Just happened. Huh. I think there's someone upstairs who just me. No? Who the fuck saw me? Go about your day. A lot of guys here. Oh, if I can. Alright, using the disguise ability again. Fuck yeah. Then I'm just gonna have to run like the wind after I check the memories out.
Remember what I taught you, Marie?
Marie.
Francois Thomas Germain, for your crimes against the Templar Order, you are cast out. Let any man offering succor to the exile share his fate.
Boom. Something speaks to me. No, it's mine, de la Serre. De la Serre!
Milady, you have a caller.
I need your help, Marie.
You were right. King Louis's been talking to all sorts he shouldn't have. Plotting against the revolution out of one side of his mouth, while he promises to support the Constitution out the other.
Good. I trust you can get this information into the proper hands, Monsieur le Pelletier.
Of course, Grandmaster. With this evidence in hand, the King's conviction is certain.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of there.
I'll have a word with you.
I just killed a woman.
You can't outrun me.
Oh no. They shut my window.
Clear off, you dog.
Shut my window.
Thought you were running home to mummy.
Out the window, out the window! Oh. Made it. Oh my god. I didn't even think I used the firework distraction. I have no health, chat. I could be sneezed on and I would die. Oh, could take me out. Legendary Phantom Hood. It's gotta be a good one. Alright, let's check out the gear loadout, equipment, head. No? Legendary Phantom Hood, a 5-star item. That's a massive improvement. Absolutely, let's go with that. Alright, nothing better for the chest. I don't want to spend money on any upgrades, but I do unlock them along the way, so I just want to check my unlocks. What can I wear over the... Bellocks, like Honors, Edwards, Arno's Fearless, Marlin's Master Outfit. I think I'll stick with what I have. I have 8 skill points, absolutely. Get the roll. Can't use lockpick 3 yet. Communal sense means nothing except for co-op. The ability to create an assassin's cache, which allows you an ally. Yeah, that's just co-op. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. One-handed weapon master. Perfect. Upgrade a few abilities. Hopefully that gets me into 4. Nope. Still not a 4 diamond. Alright. Memory 3. So we're almost done with sequence 9. Gotta check in with Elise. Alright, Elise. Killed her. Got anything for me? Yeah, I forgot about this hood. This hood looks absolutely insane. I think they removed the mask part of it, though, in cutscenes. Hopefully that's true. Luxembourg. Tells you how much I know about geography. Oh no, they leave the mask on. I'm gonna have to put something on top.
Run!
that didn't slow him down.
This evening, Professor.
No. I'm afraid not. These older models are entirely at the mercy of the breeze, and there is far too much of it, I'm afraid, to be safe. Now, this particular example, what do you think you're doing? Get out of there this instant!
Cut the ropes! I'll cover you!
Oh my.
Lift. Do I have to kill them? Are you actually going to cover me? Or are you not going to do shit? It looks like you're not doing shit. Perfect. Alright, cut. Alright. I gotta do this real quick, chat. I can't let that stupid fuck. Oh, I gotta be anonymous. Fuck. Gotta deal with the stupid fucking mask he's wearing.
I'll get you down.
Just one more!
Oh.
I'm gonna have to take these guys down first. Luckily, they're just ones.
You shit!
Alright, let's get out of here at least. Alright, perfect. On the ground level and anonymous. Let's mix it up and do McFarlane's master outfit.
Oh no!
I'll come to you! Hang on!
I'll try to stay put!
Alright, I gotta chase down the balloon.
It certainly is lovely up here. You should see the view.
In a hot
Oh, you
air
don't say.
balloon.
The wind is picking up. You'd better hurry.
I'm working on it.
Thank you.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Have you thought at all about how you plan to get down?
Oh, these things tend to work themselves out.
There it is.
You're going
Women.
to run out of room soon. I hope you've got a plan.
Does watch and laugh as you crash into the river count?
Just run!
We're losing them. In your face. Stop them.
I can handle them. You keep running.
Fuck. I fell pretty far on that one. Oh, she's not far. Perfect. Oh, there's lightning now.
Leave them.
I think she wants me to leave them. I don't know, chat. I might be wrong, though.
Ignore them.
You want me to ignore them? Really? Huh. Would never have thought you'd want me to do that. Oh, that was close. I nearly went the wrong way. I think she's gonna get hot on this tower. Yep.
The rope's caught.
Perfect.
Just hang on!
Get down here. Stop.
Who is chasing her? Is they're not they didn't start out chasing me or anything
Are you
like that.
alright?
Really lucky that hay cart was right there.
Oh no!
I'm alright! Hold it! They might actually be trying to hit me. What did you do back there?
It's a long story. Hurry up!
It's a full firing squad.
Boy,
Your pardon, monsieur.
Pardon. Up, up, up. Man, this is the whole Paris police force, the whole army after us. Because I'm not seeing any revolutionaries, so it looks like the army's after us. Fuck. Wasn't a way across. No, I was thinking about taking a nap. Oh, don't touch the ground. I didn't see that that was a thing. No perfect synchronization.
I'm all right. The wind's picking up. Hurry! I can't make it go down. We're almost at the red line. Hurry!
Coming!
Alright, that sequence is over.
Next time, I plan the escape route. It's beautiful.
From up here, you'd never know the nation is tearing itself apart.
Can things ever go back to the way they were before, do you think?
Oh, there's no way in hell, bro.
After everything that's happened. Everything we've lost.
So that's it then. The course of history forever altered, never again to return.
Maybe we can't go back. But going forward isn't necessarily an ending.
Elise, You cheated.
You took too long.
I love you.
Yeah, like I said, I really like them.
Had to dash. You looked so peaceful, I didn't want to wake you. Je t'aime, Elise.
Alright, what's next, Arn?
Someone will come and collect it. Surely.
Hopefully it gets back to its rightful owner. Another bridge.
Initiate, do you read me? I'm sorry about all this noise. There's a waterfall of signal distortion. It's not looking good. How about one more boost before I lose this connection? Sending you the data now.
More abilities unlocked, but I don't have any skill points then.
You're close to the goal, okay? So hold fast. Our own research couldn't locate the date and place of Germain's death, so you'll have to find it yourself. Bishop out.
Alright, we're 3/4 of the way through the game now. Edit. A dinner engagement. It looks like it's a little ways away from this, so I think this will be a great opportunity to talk about the sponsor of today's stream, Plotter. This video is sponsored by Plotter. Every writer knows the drill. Staring at a blank page, characters ghosting you mid-plot, timelines unraveling like a bad sweater. That endless loop of what happens next, sucking the joy out of your story. I lived it. Outlines and chaos, competing storylines driving me mad. For the longest time, My notes were thick, blocked-out paragraphs, and my outlines were never-ending bullet points that stretched for more pages than my first drafts. Then I found Plotter, my plotting lifeline. Visual timelines that snap into place, drag-and-drop scenes to tame the wildest arcs, character sheets that keep everyone on track. It turned my latest novel, a 200,000-word juggernaut with multiple character perspectives and solar systems worth of lore, into an easy-to-understand, trackable project, complete with the series Bible, multi-track storylines, and lore documents that make world-building a breeze. And check out their latest feature, a seamless note-taking system for all those story and character ideas that don't have a home yet. Available for free to all users of the Plotter app. For pro users, your notes and files will automatically sync across devices with cloud storage. If you're tired of the plot purgatory, use my link or scan the QR code to get Plotter for life with a single payment of $150. Your epic won't write itself, but with Plotter it'll flow like never before. Link in the description. Let Plotter help you conquer your stories. Alright, we're back. I hope you guys don't mind those ads. I know ad reads are very not touchy subjects, but they're hard to make tolerable. Because you see the same thing over again, you're going to get bored. I hope you guys aren't just annoyed by it, at least the way I crafted it. Got this next memory here, the first one of sequence 10. We're officially 3/4 of the way through Assassin's Creed Unity. What's this dinner engagement we got to do?
Are you sure about this?
Not particularly, no. But the Marquis is on the National Convention with Le Pelletier. He might have some insight.
This creepy fucker.
Which is a more incisive commentary on corruption in the bishopric. 7 nuns seducing a parish priest into debauchery, or an enormously endowed Benedictine sodomizing a goat named Pius.
No force in heaven or on earth will make me answer that question.
Quite right, Arno. The goat it is. So, what can I do for you? And your charming companion.
Careful, he does stuff to goats.
Louis-Michel Le Pelletier. What can you tell us about him?
Dear Louis. He went from abolishing the death penalty to calling for the king's head in 2 short years.
Where can we find him?
I'm afraid I don't often socialize with my fellow deputies. Something about my distaste for the beheading of the innocent. Speaking of innocence...
De Sade. Le Pelletier.
Well, I believe he often takes meals at a certain cafe near Le Palais Royal. I believe you can find him there.
If we don't, I'll be back.
Really?
With the goat.
I hope I'm mistaken.
No, you don't.
I mean, it makes sense for a French dude to be like that. That is culturally authentic, it feels like, at least for the era. God, he's a creepy fucker.
Wine delivery for the palace.
Make it round back.
Make sure you clean those windows properly this time, or Mr. Le Pelletier will have my head.
Alright, window cleaner, I think, is normally the route I go.
Bonjour, Citizen Le Pelletier.
Citizen Talia.
That's my target. FTA 14 entrance. I think there's a rope that crosses over. Go away. I know I called you. Not a rope. I'm just gonna go for it. A place like this, the additional opportunities aren't that helpful.
Hey, what are you afraid of? I've only ever killed a few hundred pillocks. Yeah, pillock.
See me? Don't see me. Perfect. I got far enough away that they left me alone. Are there any open windows? Don't see me. I'm way up here.
I'll smack you sillier than a drunken milksop. Hey, I'll have a word with you. How about I put that shit field head of yours in a pike? Take you on a grand tour of the city. Go, Patriots! Go!
What did I do? Alright, this is a public place.
Flag the bastard! Out of my way! I'm right here, sunshine.
Oh. That back shot, ma'am. Never shoot a man in the back. It's gay. The front. Alright, I'm just gonna go around the back because the window cleaner route is the best route in, and she's opposite end of the road, so I'll circumvent. With how crazy the French Revolution is and all these mobs that I see everywhere, the best distraction opportunity should legitimately just be, hey, you guys want a gun? Whatever, something to spark the mob.
Get over here! I'll finish you quick if you ask nice!
Alright, here we go. She should be... Where is she? There she is. Alright, we made it in. Blending in with these guys, leave me alone. Perfect.
Pardon, mademoiselle. Monsieur, would this persuade you?
Oui, monsieur.
I had to give that lady 4,000
Open the window.
francs.
Monsieur Le Pelletier finds his office a bit stuffy.
But you said...
Just do it!
All right.
That's a ridiculous amount of money. How much do I have now? Yeah, that was half of what I have. Alright, I'm looking for double assassination opportunities and boots to drive mad with reserve. He's a force. Don't call for help. Nobody hear this. Nobody hear this. Nobody hear. There we go. Alright, still stealth. As long as the bell hasn't been rung, it's still technically... This is gonna be tough. I haven't done any two yet. Oh, that's nothing. No, good. Helps when you actually upgrade the ability. Come on, you're a brute. Alright, he's gonna go take out a lot of them for me.
Run!
Oh, he's coming straight to me? Oh, I did not know that this was his escape route. Oh, I could not have planned that well on purpose.
The king must be seen as a criminal and a traitor. Only then, when he's executed like a common villain, do we show the world Jacques de Malay's great truth.
You may show the world what truths you like, Grandmaster. What I do for the good of France.
You were right. King Louis's been talking to all sorts he shouldn't have.
Citizen Le Belletier, the vote stands at 360 for execution to 360 for clemency. How do you vote?
Execution! The vote is cast and counted, Grandmaster.
And?
The king will die.
I had no doubt. I shall very much look forward to witnessing the end of tyranny.
I'll see to it you have the finest view.
That's the big event, the execution of King Louis. That's right. That quest line is crazy. That memory. Where do I want to go? I'm gonna mark this not to do it, just so that I know a good direction for escape. Oh, there's no one over here. No point in wasting that. Check out some phantom breachers that we just got. Hopefully that a good upgrade. Breachers. Big improvement. Unlock the next memory.
Once you flex the companies, you really should.
Got a candle. How nice. Alright, the execution. There we go. We're getting to the execution. This line's insane. That's through all this massive park here. Makes sense. There are thousands of people at this execution, weaving through all of them. That and the execution of, or the assassination of the surgeon that we've been seeing a lot throughout the game. Those are what I remember as the two most impressive scenes, or just crowd density in those two missions. Absolutely absurd. Especially for a game so old. I cut through. Ugh. Round. Yeah, for his piece.
They're bringing the king up now. Are you sure Germain will be there?
Yes, I'm sure.
Then what are we waiting for?
Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way.
Yeah, Germain is going to have a box see the execution come, and I gotta find that box. Look how many people that is. Holy hell. And they're all individually moving.
The condemned.
I gotta find him in one of these boxes. Fine.
Before God Almighty, let justice be served. The book is
Yeah, he's up there. What? Why did it trigger that? That's ridiculous. There you are. And yep, of course it's crap.
Hello, Arno.
Monsieur Germain.
It's fitting you are here to witness the rebirth of the Templar Order. After all, you were there for its conception.
Monsieur de la Serre.
I tried to make him see. But the Order had become corrupt, clutching at power and privilege for their own sake.
But you could set it right. Is that it? All by killing the man in charge.
No, de la Serre's death was only the first stage. This is the culmination.
He really does look like a French Sith Lord.
Je meurs innocent. Messieurs, je suis innocent de tout ce dont on m'inculpe. Je souhaite que mon sang puisse cimenter le bonheur des Français.
Keys. Clearly a symbol. Symbol can inspire fear. And fear can inspire control. But men inevitably lose their fear of symbols, as you can see. This was the truth de Molay died for. Divine right of kings is nothing but the reflection of sunlight upon gold. And the crown and church are ground to dust. When you control the gold will decide the future. Jacques de Molay. Vous êtes vengé. I must take my leave. Good day to you. Kill him.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill him in this mission. Right now, I just gotta get the fuck out of here and protect her.
Quite an entrance.
What are you doing? Go after him!
I'm not leaving you here to die.
Protect the Grandmaster! Stop you! Right there! Kill her!
Elise, it's time to go.
I can handle it. Go after Germain.
Elise!
No, get it! Go after him!
Not without you!
Get away!
Elise, wait!
Alright, she's gonna do it herself. Fuck.
More of them! You there!
Just go! Follow Germain!
Not worth it.
I don't even have an option to follow Germain.
Don't be absurd. You can't fight so many on your own.
Go! Buy your time!
Glad I killed your brother. Glad you get the joint.
I'm not letting him get away!
Elise, wait!
Sorry. I didn't mean to attack you, Copper.
You're an accessory!
Those patriots, die!
Just keep running.
Drop in the pace! He's gonna tire, keep at him! Don't let her near, German!
It's over, let's go!
Get away!
It's too late. He's in a fucking carriage.
He's getting away!
Didn't realize she ran away again.
Elise!
He's gone. Damn it! Our one chance!
It's not over.
Our one chance.
We'll find another lead.
No, we won't. You think he'll be so careless now, knowing how close at heel we are? You were given a golden opportunity to end his life, and you refused to take it.
It was a
To
trap.
save your life.
It isn't yours to save.
What are you saying?
I'm willing to risk everything to put Jama down. If you don't have the stomach for revenge, then I don't need your help.
Elise. Elise!
A bit of a bitch. I get it. Her dad was killed by him. Alright, we have a few skill points we can spend here. Care about. Yeah, don't need any of those right now. Phantom Blade improve. Yeah, I'm gonna save up for that one. More skill point. That wasn't the quest line that I was thinking of, but that was another massive crowd simulator one. I'm gonna hit this shopkeeper really quickly. I'm running very low on medicine. I don't think I'm reporting into the assassins yet, though. Even though I should. I've taken 4 contracts on my own. Maybe not that many. But I've taken several contracts on my own, hits out on Templars without telling them, and they reamed me the last time I did 1 extra. Oh, I am reporting in. Alright. Let's see how they feel about all the shit I've been up to. It's been a long day.
I have a mission for you.
I have a co-op mission.
How are you, Anna? Anna!
Uh-oh. Yeah, they're not happy with... Never a good sign going downstairs like...
What in God's name happened at the Place de la Révolution today?
Germain was there, and I know what his plan is. You have to...
You were told to leave that investigation to others.
Yes, but listen.
Yes, but listen. Is that the regard in which you hold the Brotherhood?
I knew this would happen. I told Mirabeau that you were too obsessed with your personal vendettas.
This is why I joined the Brotherhood.
Yes, not because you shared our ideas or felt called to the service. For revenge.
For redemption.
Call it what you will. You've defied the orders of this council repeatedly, pursued targets without sanction, and flouted our creed at every step.
Master Trenet?
Yeah, the creed actually plays a role in this game.
In light of these actions,
actually
I find I have no choice but to call for a vote of expulsion. Master Bellier.
Agreed.
What are you...
Master Kemar.
Agreed.
Arno Dorian, you are attainted. Your rank and title are stripped from you, and you are hereby exiled from the Brotherhood of Paris.
You cannot be serious. Listen, I know what Germain is doing. I can stop him.
The decision of this council is final. We give you leave to go.
However, the council, I would have debriefed him first, though, before letting him even know that something was wrong. Because they do want the Templars taken out, and I am investigating that, so the knowledge I have is important. But they rushed right to the expulsion ceremony without getting the knowledge I have. Come on. A nice loading screen. I just realized, yeah, this game doesn't have the running loading screen. I can't think of the last one that did. I think Rogue did. Black Flag definitely did, but Rogue I can't remember if it did. Odyssey didn't have it. Origins of Valhalla I'm pretty sure had it. It is a little weird not to have it in an Assassin's Creed game.
Damn.
I'm a little surprised that he gave up like this. I know Elise is mad at him, but he was so driven by revenge that he doesn't even try to keep going. He just immediately becomes drunk.
Where is it? Brasserie Garceau. Was that last night?
Yeah, the palace is a bit of a shithole these days.
Get the hell out of here!
But
Ouch! You've caused enough trouble for one night.
Fine. I'll procure my wine in some other fashion.
And not the palace, but yeah, everything's a bit of a shithole. I just tried to kill that man for no reason.
There's no way out, mate! Oh! Hold a moment. Shove off, I'm right here, sunshine.
Open window, nice.
And now for the fun bit.
I got killed for some wine, yo. Hope it's good wine. Alright, I should...
Oh, border revolution!
Jesus.
Trying to ditch me, corpse! By all the... Now got your back! You're going nowhere!
Alright, going straight for the widow this time.
Yes, you!
Yeah, he's got a bit of a hangover. Fuck!
Ah, 30 pint.
Ah, bastard! So slow! You're like molasses! Come back here and fight!
I'll take it.
Holy fuck, there's a lot of people in this room.
Come on! I'll smash ya! Get out the bleeding rope, you see?
Luckily, they're not difficult opponents.
Well now, got it! Didn't just up and vanish now, did you?
Die like a man!
Oh. Alright. He's done. Locked up on box. Oh. Go a little bit more cautiously. Hail Cords again. Welcome back, man. Great to have you here. Hey, you guys should not be messing with me at this distance. What the fuck?
Nice try, I will catch you! He pissed off and bloody disappeared, he did.
Just leave me alone. You guys are good. I'm just some drunk. I'm literally nobody right now.
Bloody old. Did you? Shit. Which way?
Yeah, I'm just trying to steal some wine. I feel like I'm on a ship with this rocking ocean. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking for that one. Locking it in. There we go. Yes, I'm stealing wine by the barrel because I'm such an alcoholic right now.
It was last night. Maybe I left it there.
Yeah, I lost my pocket watch, so I just gotta track it down. Whoa. I'm in sequence 11 already. But yeah, there's only 2 more sequences left. Alright. Cracking down the pocket watch. Let me real quick. So there are 3 memories. This sequence. Probably 3 for the last, so 6 more memories. Nothing crazy. I'll probably finish this memory.
Looks like someone got into a fight.
Oh, Christ. Not you again. Didn't do enough damage last night.
No, I just... My father's watch. Have you seen it?
I see nothing. Might want to ask one of the 4 men you picked a fight with. Idiot.
You gotta be pretty drunk to pick a fight with dudes, even if you are an assassin.
Watch it!
You don't want to do that, boy.
Piss off, old man.
Come on, give me the health bar and the indicator.
Hey, stay there, citizen!
Oh! Yeah, I'm destined to lose that one. No matter what I did, it would end in this cutscene, so don't feel too bad. I do need to track down those guys.
You. Where's your boss?
Oh, shit!
No. Get back here.
his run faster than mine? Well, we made it work.
Where?
The palace! They're at the palace!
Thank you.
I don't really care for this random aside in his character. They wanted to create a low point for him right before going into the finale, the climactic moments, but I think you already accomplished that well enough with him being kicked out of the room. I don't think we need him to be drunk, homeless, picking bar fights, stealing. It's such a drastic change for his character, and it disappears quickly. After this memory, or maybe the next one, he's back in his assassin's hood and ready to go as if nothing had happened. You could cut it out and it virtually doesn't change the game. I don't love that. I haven't any poison yet, so I can't get full station. Quartz asks, what do you think of Ubisoft's new AC games coming? So there's a lot that have been announced, but we haven't really seen a whole lot of the games coming. We know there's an Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake that's going to come at some point. Don't have a whole lot of details on that. We don't even have images or trailers or anything. And there's Project Jade, I believe is what it's called, is the mobile game set in China. They've talked about a live service game, but that fell apart the last few years and just became the Animus hub. So there's nothing that they've announced enough to have a real opinion on. Or do you mean they're new games in general, like Shadows, Mirage, and stuff like that? Because it's a little early to have an opinion on the other games because we don't know much about them yet. Don't even have promotional images yet. So I imagine that they're not going to be great because it's Ubisoft, and modern Ubisoft does not have my trust anymore. But of the more recent games that have come out, I hated Mirage. I thought Mirage is the worst one of the franchise. Like, I can't stand Mirage in the slightest. Of course, I died doing that. And Shadows, I couldn't finish. I got 40 hours into it, and I just couldn't stand the story, the characters, the random rap music that was in it, or whatever it was. So, I didn't care for Shadows at all. Valhalla's a great Viking simulator. It's not a great Assassin's Creed game, but if you just look at it as a Viking simulator, it's a great game. I really enjoy the combat in Valhalla. Same thing with Odyssey. Odyssey's a great Greek warrior simulator, and if you look at it like that, you're gonna have a hell of a time. Love Odyssey from that perspective, but not a great Assassin's Creed game. It has virtually nothing to do with the franchise prior. Origins is fine. I don't really care about Origins. Same thing with Syndicate. There are good things about Syndicate. There are bad things about Syndicate. Oh yeah, and Hex is coming as well. I'd forgotten about Hex. We don't know much about that one either, besides the fact that it takes place during the Salem witch trials. So, again, I don't trust modern Ubisoft, so I don't have faith that it will be good. But Salem witch trials is a very unique historical setting. I don't know what they're going to do with it, so I'm curious about Hex. So yeah, Jade, I'm not interested in because it's a mobile game and I don't care about that whatsoever. Assassin's Creed Infinity's been basically canceled and turned into the Animus hub inside of Shadows and the subsequent games. Hex, I'm curious about, but don't have faith that it'll be good. Black Flag, I don't need a Black Flag remake. Black Flag is already incredible. It aged incredibly well. I don't think it's going to add anything to the game. I don't care. And I don't think we need tie-in missions to Odyssey and Valhalla like you're saying, especially in, I think that's a little bit ridiculous. They're so disconnected in time frame. And yeah, like you're saying, Cord, the idea of the witch trials is interesting. It's definitely unique. And I want Assassin's Creed to experiment. I want them to try drastically different time zones, different settings, and the witch trials are definitely in that category. It all comes down to my faith in Ubisoft. I just fundamentally don't have. In a perfect world, like Ubisoft of 10 years ago, I'd absolutely be fascinated by the idea of Salem witch trials. What fuck?
Jesus, you need a good bleeding. Obviously some ill humors in you. The traitor! Judas! You must suffer! The time has finally come!
They go definitely a little crazy when they have the Berserker. Let's see if I can get this guy on the edge. Oh, nope. It's on me. Oh, I don't want to hurt that guy quite yet. Alright, we made it through. Which historical period or moment should AC do in your opinion? I want to see variety, like I mentioned, so I want to see them steer clear of the Atlantic Ocean in the 18th century, 19th century. I've seen a lot of those with Black Flag 3. This one, just enough of the stuff around there. I think what would be really cool is a World War I game. I think World War I would be a little bit interesting and show it as the transition between the classic Assassin's Creed games and Desmond's story in the original. Have a tie into the present. Actually do a game set in the present or the near future. Really interesting. And for the past,
Look at all this.
I think Aztec Empire would be interesting. I don't trust them to get that right. Just like I didn't think they got Japan right. In a perfect world, Japan would have been great. But I have Ghost of Tsushima for that. It's basically an Assassin's Creed game. Gotten a lot in the Middle East, so I think we're good there. We had Egypt.
You seem to have caused quite a commotion.
A Russian
What
one
can I
would be
say?
really interesting.
You were always a bad influence.
But more in like the time of the Vikings, so 8th century Russia would be very, very interesting. Something different. Like if it's anything that Ubisoft is going to assume would be a good option, I want to steer clear of it. Gang leader. Reason I thought there was down. You were thinking Russia too? I don't know enough about Russian history to nail down an actual time, but maybe Vlad the Impaler, because he's connected to Russian history quite a bit. That one might be fascinating.
Bloody conservative!
Yeah, an Eastern European one in general would be really interesting. Go for a little Gothic style. But yeah, I think my biggest ones would be a world war, present day, or Russia. But there's so much history that they haven't tapped into. Thousands of years worth of history across the globe and different cultures. You have so many different cool things to do. What about near Vietnam or Philippines, or maybe go more into Crusades, and there were more of them? So the Crusades actually having a good Crusade ones, because the first one is technically during the Crusades, but you don't really see a whole lot of Crusades. So you could absolutely have some interesting stuff with Crusades. With I think it's the third Crusade with Richard the Lionheart. That could be really interesting. And Vietnam and the Philippines, I unfortunately don't know a whole lot about their history, especially their more ancient history. But I'd be interested just to learn about it as much as anything else. I want to see time periods and countries that I don't know a whole lot about, because it was never the primary focus, and it was never, you never use it as a textbook or anything, but these Assassin's Creed games did teach you history, and at least get you excited about history so that if you're interested, you can go and research on your own. I can't believe that second one there. Yeah, for Vietnam, I wouldn't do like the Vietnam War or anything like that, but I'm sure that they have a history of struggle versus China, so showing some of that history.
Is that me? Looks like it.
There were a bunch of assassins mentioned in, I think it was Black Flag, in that, you know, those rooms with all the legendary assassins of the past, and some of them sound like they have really cool stories. So just revisiting that and making those people mentioned into protagonists would be fantastic.
You won't escape me!
Exactly, Cordis. A little history with a little bit of flair to get you interested and make it exciting. But this game, I think, balances it really well with that Royal like Syndicate. I think goes with the history, just because it's like, oh, you know everyone who's ever lived in Victorian London, but yeah, all the other ones, I know more about 1600s Venice because of Assassin's Creed than I otherwise would have. Vietnam with China and Japan possible, as well as Korea. Yeah, a lot of really interesting things you can absolutely do with those countries. And because I don't know much about their histories, I'm actually more inclined to be interested in them. Jade in a perfect world, like 10 years ago, I'd absolutely be interested in Assassin's Creed Jade than China. It's more the fact that it's modern Ubisoft, which I don't trust, and a mobile game exclusive that makes me not care in the slightest about it.
Clear off! Go on! Stop them!
Yeah, they fought a lot of wars between them. I know that there's been a history of struggle between China and a lot of those countries, so yeah, showing it with China as being the imperialist Templars trying to conquer that area of the world that fits with Templar sensibilities very well, imperialism, and just show it as a Vietnamese soldier, Vietnamese assassin standing up against it. Same with Korea. But at the end of the day, Cord, it all matters on fixing Ubisoft. That's what everything is contingent on. And Ubisoft is a disaster right now. Until we fix Ubisoft, this is a fun exercise, but I wouldn't want them to actually make an Assassin's Creed game in an era that I'm interested in, because they'll just ruin it, just like they did with Shadows. Japan, samurais, ninjas, that should have been the peak of modern Assassin's Creed. And it's a very low, with the exception of Mirage, in my opinion. I don't want them to mess with anything that might be in. Where's the pop? He has a lot of bad memories. Dad died just in there. Mr. Delasair died right here. Alice probably sucks for him.
Oh no.
That's convenient that she's here.
You look like hell.
You look like you want something from me.
That's a fine thing to say after you up and vanished.
You made it fairly clear you no longer required my services.
Don't. Don't you dare talk to me like that.
What do you expect me to say, Elise? Forgive me for not letting you die? I'm sorry that I care more about you than about killing Germain.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
What I wanted was you. I can't bear the fact that my carelessness got your father killed. Everything I've done since then has been to fix that mistake and to prevent it from happening again. You must have come here with something in mind. What was it?
You're absolutely right, Cordis. Making the protagonist a real historical figure creates a heavy onus on the game to be historically accurate with that character. And it was clear that they had no interest in the history, and to be fair, there's not a ton of history to be accurate. Have him as a side character that you interact with, absolutely. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. But have him in the game, yeah, that's fine, since he is a real-life person. Don't make him an assassin, let alone a protagonist.
I'm going back to Paris.
Assassins should be in the shadows. If history knows about the protagonist, he's a damn shitty protagonist, a damn shitty assassin. They interact with historical figures because they're shaping the history in those eras. But yeah, absolutely. Pretty much no assassin should be a historical figure, in my opinion, and if there are, they should be high members on a council being influenced society from with politics or stuff like that. But your grunts, like your protagonists in most Assassin's Creed games, your normal assassins, history shouldn't have any idea who they are. Yeah, Cordis. Yep, that would have been great. Have him as a confidant, even interact with him a lot. That's fine. He's a real person, so him being in the game, no issues with that whatsoever. Just, I think the game would have been better with sticking with female, I can't remember her, Adewale, I believe. I thought she was fine. The voice acting was decent. I think the animation on her face was terrible, and her story, I riddled with plot holes to a degree that she drove crazy. But with good writing, she absolutely made a phenomenal protagonist interacting with Yasuke. That was it.
Look what you've gotten us into now. Shut up in
Music just dropped out for that.
So, this is what France has come to. Parasites, bleeding the revolution dry.
Yeah, I gotta take him out. Finally, he's been causing shit for me this entire game. The touche. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can kill him quickly, otherwise I'm gonna have to call it for the night. But yeah, when I want to play a Japanese Assassin's Creed game, I just play Ghost of Tsushima. That game is phenomenal from the top down. It's incredibly well written, and yes, the Brotherhood isn't in it, but it it talks about assassination, you get that stealth gameplay. It's literally an Assassin's Creed game in all but Brotherhood and Creed. That's all you need to add to make Ghost of Tsushima an Assassin's Creed game. Even if she may still work either way as a ninja, yeah, I think it makes more sense for the Assassin's Creed game protagonist to be a ninja versus a samurai. So yeah, just her archetype, just like you're saying, as the protagonist makes the most sense.
Justice must be done. Justice, prompt, severe, and inflexible. Bring up the condemned.
They're not gonna let me. It's gonna fizzle. I remember this assassination being difficult. I nailed that.
Why? Because, Monsieur Latouche, your last report contained numerous errors. Sir, I triple-checked those figures.
And a lot of people erroneously said with Assassin's Creed Shadows that fans didn't like it just because it had a black protagonist, which is provably false. Because there have been black protagonists in the franchise that are beloved. Bayek is very popular among the fans, and personally, I love Freedom Cry, which is essentially a DLC for Black Flag. But this idea of rewriting history to pretend that that was the only problem with Shadows and that it was just, it's never been done before is it's disappointing to see it watered down.
Tell me about this boss of yours.
The legitimate nuance of that discussion around Shadows watered down to
May the Father of
racism.
Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide us. What would you have me do, Grandmaster?
I'm placing your services at the disposal of our agent on the convention.
Le Peltier?
Peltier has his uses, but he's not our only friend in government. Monsieur Latouche,
talking about different eras,
Maximilien de Robespierre.
Having an Assassin's Creed game set in the African safari would be fascinating. A little bit more survival element to it, where you have to do animals and everything like that. I'm sure with how big that continent is, the precursors built artifacts, temples, everything there. So there's precursor stuff in Africa. I honestly am just kind of sick of this, or to use that terminology, woke versus anti. There's more than enough nuance in every situation to not boil it down to either term. Nuance is impossible these days. Alright, we got new bracers.
They're on to us again. It's not the best time, is it?
I'm on it. 2 seconds.
Okay, we're close in.
Alright, I'm gonna put on those bracers. Quick. Arms.
Arnaud and Germain had some kind of confrontation within the next few months, but we don't know where.
Were you
or
fine
how
with
it ended.
Rogue playing
We're
a
counting
Templar,
on you
even
to
though it was a
find out.
copy and paste of Black Flag? Rogue, I think, is fine. I don't have strong opinions on Rogue one way or another. I actually just replayed it, and Shay's kind of a boring protagonist. I don't have a problem playing as a Templar. I think that's fascinating, but you need to actually do something with it. And I feel like the game didn't take advantage of its premise. It is literally just an assassin turns into a Templar, and then your playstyle is exactly the same. You're still an assassin taking down the structure of an organization. Just the game just renamed the two organizations. It's like, oh, you're playing as a Templar versus the assassin. That's the extent of what that game did. But if they actually delve into that premise and show maybe some of the flaws in the Brotherhood's Creed methodology and maybe some of the benefits of Templar, because it's a fascinating one. There are good things on both sides I see in their philosophies, and Templars sometimes make good points in games. So Rogue, I don't have a problem playing with the Templar. I'm just disappointed that, like you said, it's a copy and paste of Black Flag, and they don't actually have you playing as a Templar in anything
Paris,
but
late 14th century. You're outside the city.
They didn't take advantage of the premise. If they had taken advantage of the premise and had excellent writers doing it, Rogue could have easily been my favorite game in the franchise. But as it stands, it's relatively forgettable. And S.U.A.C, I think S.U.A.C's kind of a boring protagonist. He has a really good reason for turning against the Brotherhood because of what happens in Portugal. And I think that sequence is great, like where he comes to realize you needlessly risked lives, which feels a little cliche. It's like, oh, show that the good guys are actually bad guys. I'll just have them not care a bunch of innocent people die. It's a ham-fisted way to show any flaws of the Brotherhood. Again, that's more just not taking advantage of the premise. Exactly, Cords. It wasn't impactful in any way. I want to see a deep philosophical dive, and you need an... What's wrong with him? Yeah, he's stuck. There we go. You need very intelligent writers to tackle something like that, and I just don't feel like they brought their A game. They relied on cliches and then used the exact same form with names changed. I think the beginning is the best part, though. When you're in Lisbon, you deal with that whole situation and the rage of S.U.A.C in that moment. Phenomenal. And it is great seeing Haytham at the end. Haytham, I think, is the best part of Assassin's Creed. So there are things to like, absolutely, about.
The simulation is falling apart. Find the exit fast.
There we go. I think Unity, if Unity and Rogue One being made simultaneously, I think the French Revolution would have been the ideal era to explore the Templar versus Assassin methodologies, because French Revolution is a period of absolute chaos, anarchy, and free will, which is usually what the Assassins promote. So if Unity didn't exist and I was told, hey, make an Assassin's Creed game where you're a Templar and you see flaws in the Brotherhood, I would have chosen the French Revolution, had the Assassins cause the French Revolution to take down a Templar who's King Louis or something like that, or the nobility, and it leads to utter chaos. But mistakenly so. Like, the Brotherhood wasn't like, let's kill everyone, let's get the guillotine. They inadvertently created the French Revolution of their desire to dismantle all order, and that, not necessarily carelessness, but those consequences of their methodology being the frame of the backbone of a Templar saying there's something wrong here. You guys caused all this violence because of your methodology. Maybe we need some strong, orderly force to come here and control France. And tie it into Napoleon Bonaparte, where Napoleon could be connected to the Templars and be like, all right, we're going to come back here and restore order to the chaos that the Assassins caused. That's how you do a framework. There are flaws to the absolute anarchy that the Assassins espouse. So the French Revolution, I think, would be ideal. But I mean, I still love Unity. I just feel like you have to be very specific on historical backdrop and what the Assassins did to make them flawed. Not villainous, but flawed. Chords like the Lisbon historical event, that is what some of these games should be focused around. Yeah, focus it around a historical event to such a degree. Like You're that. Yeah, absolutely. Like this does the French Revolution, the Revolutionary War. Assassin's Creed Shadows and Mirage weren't centered around anything to make their time periods feel a sense of urgency, like the world's changing or something like that. Valhalla was the last one I think did, and that was, you know, the colonization of Vikings in England.
Who?
Peloponnesian War and Odyssey. Oh, he was Robespierre, so he is in it. I wasn't sure actually in the game. You wouldn't mind a Russian Revolution game? Not sure how to turn that into an Assassin's Creed game. I don't know enough about the Russian Revolution, but I'd absolutely be interested in something like that. Alright, I finally did get diamonds. And that's sequence 11. Alright, chat, I gotta decide. There are 3 missions, 3 memories left. And it'll only take me a little while to finish the game. Should I save it for its own stream and finish it out another day? Or push forward, finishing it up? I might do it anyway, but, you know, super chats are gonna incentivize me, absolutely. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Cordis, Legatus, everyone out there, should I push through to the finish or make a dedicated stream for sequence 12 and finish things out strong before I switch to one of the other games? The next games I'm going to play are either The Witcher 3: The Last Wish, a mod that recreates one of the short stories and will eventually do all the short stories from the Witcher books, and it looks absolutely incredible. They hired voice actors, the whole 9 yards, looks great. The Starfield Star Wars mod pack, Star Wars Galaxy, that looks fascinating, and Spider-Man 2 was purchased for me. So those are the next 3 games I'm going to play. I'm going to put up a poll later on to pick when I do next, but those will be the 3 next ones. What do you guys think? Cords, you could turn the royal family missing children into something. Yeah, like I said, I don't know that era well enough, but missing children could absolutely be fascinating. Into a precursor. I do prefer the term precursor. I know S.U.A.C is the most accurate current day one, but my personal favorite. You could absolutely turn the French Revolution into something. Catherine the Great, back all the way to Vlad the Impaler. I think in the Russian. Yeah, there's definitely some narrative meat that we've never seen. Unfortunately, because of the world we live in, no matter what era you pick, Russian government or the Russians will have to be the Templar. Because yes, we came out of an era where Russians were always the bad guys because of the Cold War, but because of the current war going on, we're back into that mindset where Russians have to be. And that does narrow the narrative meat if we have to come into war such as bias. Get the fuck out. Not expecting all of that. I appreciate that, Legatus. That really helps inform my decision. Of course, can't trust Ubisoft to get it right. Absolutely. That's the biggest thing in all of this. In a perfect world, let's say Sandfall Interactive gets the rights to Assassin's Creed, and they start making it in this classic format, like Unity as the template to build off of, going back to that. I think that would absolutely be phenomenal. Russian game. Ubisoft as it is. Entirely under. Alright, so we're at the 2.5 hour mark. Unless anyone has strong opinions on it, I think I'm going to save the last sequence, the last 3 memories, for a dedicated stream where I can just blow through it and end on a high note for that. And we just came from a great assassination, so this is a good point to end the stream, I think. Unless, of course, anyone has... So we'll leave it there for tonight. In the upcoming week on the Endless Frontiers channel on YouTube, I'm going to be going live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for the Right or Flight podcast. We're going to be talking about a little bit of science news, a little bit of a mini review of the Jurassic Park book, which I'm reading for the first time. Definitely have to talk about Artemis 2 finally on schedule. And then there's going to be the Chat Choose Your Own Adventure segment in the last half of that stream, which is, if you weren't there for the last few weeks, the Chat Choose Your Own Adventure is using a combination of super chats, dice rolls, and normal chats to craft these short stories together. We just plot it out, and if we reach a super chat threshold, I do a second stream called Story Forge, where I actually write out these short stories with you, the chat. I'm going to be a lot more prepared for the next Story Forge if we get there. But it's just a lot of fun, stretching our creative muscle. So tune into that tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Quartz is saying probably do a new stream. I'm off to do a new recipe with my kids. That's awesome. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Well, it's great to have you, Quartz. I'll probably finish up this game tomorrow night or Tuesday afternoon. So tune in for that to finish Assassin's Creed Unity. We'll see what I play next. Spider-Man 2, The Witcher Last Wish, or the Starfield Star Wars Galaxy 3. But those will be streaming regularly throughout the week. Wednesday night, we don't know exactly the time, but Adam and I will be going live for some Jump Space co-op gaming. We're going to be trying out that game. It's going to be a lot of fun, so tune into that. Of course, this Saturday for Saturday Night Drive-In, we're going to be talking about Jim Caviezel, Randy Quaid film, Frequency. I've never seen it, but we're surely going to have a great discussion. But that's all that I have for the week. Thank you all so much for joining me and chatting. Thank you, Cordis and Legatus, for being so active. And everybody else who is just lurking, I appreciate you all being here. If you enjoyed that stream, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. The more support this channel gets, the closer we are to publishing the Endless Frontier books. Available now, the first short story, The Brighton Pacification, at endlessfrontierbooks.com. Until then, have a stellar day and stay curious.